Hi there, welcome to this unboxing. This is Hero and Monster Pack for Descent Journeys in the Dark 2nd edition. And to be honest, out of all the Hero and Monster Packs, this is the one I've been waiting for. I actually proxied, well, not proxied, but I got some of the Descent 1st edition models originally, a couple of years back, searching for them on eBay. Of some nice characters, you know, heroes and monsters from the 1st edition, and used the conversion kit. And the ones I've been after all this time, seriously, has been the Blood Apes, because I think they look awesome. And you cannot get hold of them for love nor money. And you know, from the 1st edition, and here they are. So this is the monster. As soon as I seen that the Blood Apes were going to be coming out in a Hero and Monster Pack, don't ask me why. It must be like Planet of the Apes or something, I don't know, but the thought of some Blood Apes rampaging through the dungeon really do it for me. So here we go, Stewards of the Secret. And Descent's just had a big bonus, hasn't it, with this companion app that's come out. One of the guys again with Vaughan, the Games Club in Warrington, they ran it, I think it was last week, and he said it was amazing, really good. So I think me and Paul's here, and we're going to have a go of it today, and can't wait for that to expand more. So here we go, Stewards of the Secret. UK Games Expo, when is it? In a week?
June the 4th.
June the 4th? Well, it says it on there. Oh, we're going on June the 4th, aren't we, on the Saturday? So that looks interesting. So let's get into here. What have we got? We've got the Hero Monster Collection. We've got Oraluk and Rakash. Looks like a little lion character he's riding, or wolf or whatever. Got Tatiana, Nanok of the Blade, and Sia Kell. They're the heroes. We got three mother-in-laws. Three Naggers. We got 4 Ferox, and we got 3 Blood Apes. And they're reimagined these sculpts, aren't they? And they look fantastic. So the contents got 14 plastic figures, 1 rule sheet, 4 hero sheets, 1 overload card, 6 monster cards, 1 quest card, and 1 rumor card. Bear with us now. Let's get into here and let's have a look at all these cards and see what they do. So we'll just get into this horrible blister pack. Do not like these at all. There we go. We'll be in there in a minute. Nearly done. Right, here we go. I like the monster packs. I think you get a lot of stuff. There's a lot of weight in this one. Just adds, and with this new this new app where you can just add in the stuff that you've got, it's going to be phenomenal, I think. So let's have a look. Let's get all the bits and pieces out. So should we look at the heroes first? I think so. Always nice to get some new stuff. So, right, these heroes look phenomenal. There's no other way of saying this. Let's look at Nanak the Blade. Paul's just said he'd go with this guy. This guy is seriously tooled up, isn't he? He's got 2 axes in his hand. He's even got horns on his head. He is just immense. So he's a big stocky guy, isn't he? And look at the detail. Just fantastic. Really good, strong, robust models, these. And he is going to look fantastic, he is, isn't he? You know, you paint him up like that, he's going to look brilliant. So this is Nanika the Blade. He's got a movement of 4, health of 12, can take 4 fatigue, and defense of black. Is that the black die? It's the black die, isn't it? Yeah. He's got a might of 4, knowledge of 2. He's pretty good all round, actually. He's got the is that, what do we call it? Willpower, isn't it, of 2, and the awareness of 3. It's awareness, isn't it? I always get mixed up on these. The I one's awareness, isn't it? Yeah. So he's got pretty good stats all round, hasn't he? His inbuilt hero ability: you cannot equip light armor or heavy armor. Ugh, so that's a downer. But yeah, I mean, he's already got some good stuff here, hasn't he? Once during your turn, you may choose one non-large monster adjacent to you. suffer 1 damage and move that monster 1 space. Oh, that'd be pretty handy with in dungeons with lava and the like. Now, his heroic feat: use after another hero performs an attack. Immediately perform an attack with a melee weapon that targets one of the same monsters. Then that hero may perform an attack that targets that same monster. Naggers the Blade, he's the man, isn't he? He looks really good. So that's him. Fantastic. Great looking character. Got a couple of good female characters here. 3, actually, aren't they? All the others are female, aren't they? I think, is that a female, that one? I guess so. Not sure, but it's certainly 2. So we've got Tatiana here. Again, really great sculpt. She's got a quiver there for bows or something on her back. Yeah, she has, hasn't she? Look, they're bows. They're arrows, sorry. Says the quiver there. I don't see the bow though. She's got like a dagger in her hand. Good detail. Going to paint up well. So let's have a look. Movement of 5, so reasonably quick. Health of 12, 4 fatigue. The grey defense die. She's got a might of 2, a knowledge of 2, willpower of 2, and awareness of 5. So really pretty sharp. The her inbuilt hero ability: each of your attacks gains +1 range. Each ranged attack that targets you requires an additional 1 range. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So she's good at like body swerving, I guess. The heroic feat: use when you perform an attack. After dice are rolled, choose one of your target's defense die and change the result of that die to another result of your choice. I mean, that's just brilliant. It's I can see going to be a very popular character. So that's Tatiana. Let's have a look at this one. This one looks brilliant. I mean, if we're going to play with, once we get Kate into Descent and stuff, Kate's coming up to an age where I reckon she could start playing this sort of thing. I mean, this will bring her straight in, because this is the one. It just looks like a fairy, doesn't it? So this is Sia Cal. Definitely just looks like some sort of fairy. So movement of 4, health of 10, fatigue of 4, grey defense die, a might of 1, so pretty poor on the old might, knowledge of 4, very clever, willpower of 2, and awareness of 4. The hero ability: figures and obstacles do not block your line of sight. Doors still block your line of sight as normal. The heroic feat: used during your turn to look at the top 5 cards of the Overlord deck. Place one of the cards on the bottom of the deck and shuffle and place the remaining cards back on the top. So this character here, Sia Cal, can really mess with the Overlord, can't she? And I'm normally always the Overlord, so that would be. I don't know how she would interact with this new app. We've not played it yet because there's no Overlord, is there? Or that's how, what I believe is, the app runs it, doesn't it? So we'll see. But and here we have Okaluk and Rakash. Now Rakash is some sort of wolf. I mean that's a smart character, isn't it? And you know, it surprises me. It's only a speed of 2, so it's not a very fast wolf, that. Or hellhound or whatever it would be. But detail is fantastic on there. Right, so movement of 2, so very slow. That is really surprising, isn't it? Because, you know, dogs move pretty quick. Anyway, health of 8, fatigue of 3, and a grey defense die. So all very weak stuff there. So I guess there's some things it can do that's really well. It's all round on the stats. It's got 3 might, 2 knowledge, 3 willpower, and 3 awareness. Hero ability: at the start of your turn you gain 4 movement points. Okay, look, well there's the movement. So the dog has a bit of a sprint, doesn't it? You make use of that on the start of your turn. And the heroic feat: used during your turn even if you are knocked out. Wow, that's good. Roll 2 red power dice. You and each knocked out hero within 3 spaces of you recover health equal to the hearts rolled. So again, you could build up some fantastic combos here with characters, couldn't you? Even in this set alone, I would think they'd work pretty well together. Yeah, and they're all of the different archetypes, aren't they? So they'd be pretty good all round. Right, let's have a look at these monsters.
Go.
Right, here we go. So these, I've just had a quick look at these monsters and put them near the cards. Without a doubt, this is my favourite monster pack of the lot. Stewards of the Secret. I mean, right, let's start with these. Let's start with the Ferox. So, they look like, I don't know, what would you say, little lizard men or something? They do, don't they? Look, they got these like spikes on the back. They're called Ferox. It's got the master, there's one of the minions. Got two other minions, so 3 minions and a master. Highly detailed. Let's have a look what they do. So the Ferox, disease and pierce. Pierce is also always phenomenal as when you're playing the Overlord with your monsters. So they've got movement of 4, health of 4, and a defense of the grey dice, or grey die, I should say. And that is that's for the minion Ferox. I'm going on the Act 1. Of course, the Act 2 stuff can be beefed up a bit. Ranged weapon. Attacks with a blue and red dice. It's got extract as an action. On a surge it's got disease, and on a surge it's got pierce 2. That's the master. The minion's got the pierce 2 and disease. So let's have a look what they are. So, extract. As an action, choose a hero adjacent to this monster. That hero tests might. If he fails, that hero suffers 2 fatigue and this monster recovers 2 damage. That is pretty awesome. On a surge, we've got disease. If this attack deals at least 1 damage after the defense roll, the target is diseased. So disease is one of the cards. Surge, pierce X. Well, we know what that means. This attack ignores X amount of shields rolled on the defense die. Disease, of course, condition cards. So there we go, that's the Ferox. Cracking looking little beasts they are. Now let's go on, we'll leave the blood apes till last thing, but these are awesome as well. These are the Naggers, and look at them. They're like a cross between a dragon and a snake, like lizardy snake sort of thing, but like with a devil tail there. Fantastic, good sized, medium sized models these. And you know, we got 2 minions and a master. So let's have a look what these good old Naggers do. So we'll just look at the Act 1 one. It's got movement of 4. Let's have a look at the cream one. I do like the cream coloured ones, the minions. So it's got a movement of 4, health of 5, and a black defense die, and that's on the minion. The master has a health of 6. Minion, sorcery, it has of 1, and on a surge it's got poison. Attacks with a blue and red die. The master attacks with a blue and red die, but it's got sorcery 2. As an action, constrict, and on a surge, poison. So let's have a look what they do. So this would, I mean, they suggest in the picture here, it's got like it purple, hasn't it? Can you imagine that all with purple scales and neon blue eyes and stuff? Oh, fantastic! And of course, ranged weapon, which is brilliant. So that must be it, like leaping out. So Nagger, sorcery X. After making an attack roll, this monster may convert up to X range to health. So versatile that, or up to X health to range. That's just brilliant. Great leveler. As an action, constrict. I think that's going to wrap itself around something, isn't it, really? So choose 1 hero adjacent to this monster. That hero tests might. If he fails, he is immobilized. This monster may move 1 space, and then you may place the hero in an empty space adjacent to this monster. And then on a surge, poison. If this attack deals at least 1 damage after the defense roll, the target is poisoned. Great, so that's the Naggers. Fantastic looking. Really, really like this set. And now let's go to the blood apes. I mean, they're better than I would expect them to be. they've got a real angry face. I mean, they look pretty pissed off, to be honest. And you can just imagine them thundering down the dungeon towards the heroes. They're going to wreak havoc. They should do. I mean, the detail on them, they're a good substantial monster. The detail on them is awesome, but they've got this real angry face. They look like they mean business. They're just fantastic. So here's the picture for them. So I mean, all these need is a fleck of red, don't they, on them to make them into pure, straight-on blood apes. These minions straight away. So let's have a look. So the blood ape, he's got a movement of 4, health of 5, and a white defense die. He's got ravage, and on a surge +1 damage, and blue and red on his attack. He's got a melee weapon, and on the master, it's a blue and red again. He's got the ravage there, but the master, as an action, he's got a leap attack. Sounds brilliant. And surge +2 damage. And the master's got 7 health. So let's have a look. The health's not fantastic, is it? But let's have a look. So the blood ape, ravage. Both of this monster's actions on a turn may be attack actions. I mean, just brilliant. Leap attack. I'm interested in this. This monster moves up to its speed during this movement. It may move through spaces containing enemy figures, then perform an attack that affects each figure this monster moved through during this action. So basically, it's like it's going ape shit. It's just going to go berserk. It's, you know, fantastic. So let's have a look. What else we got here? So we got the Stewards of the Secret. Little mission there, and we got Blood Spire of Devis or Devis, Overlord reward and Hero reward card, and then we got an Overlord card here called Splice to put into the deck. That looks nice. Let's have a little look at the pamphlet that comes in. So we've got the Stewards of the Secret using the expansion. It's got, I love this, the way they got the little icon in there to separate these characters. I mean, you could just paint these up. She's got like a peacock feathers, this fairy, look. Fantastic. And we got the Stewards of the Secret here. Encounter 1. Looks pretty decent. And then we got the Blood Spire of Devis, which is an Encounter 1. There we go. And then we got the monster descriptions here on the back. Just for the blood apes, it says vicious and possessive. Blood apes rarely gather in groups of more than 2 or 3. As soon as young blood apes can hunt for themselves, they are cast out and must find a new territory. In their search, these young often push into civilized areas, slaughtering everyone in their path and using the blood of their victims to mark their new domain, and mark themselves by the looks of it. That is The Descent, Journeys in the Dark, 2nd edition, Stewards of the Secret. Thanks for watching.